Okay, I'm ready when you are. Come on in.
Hello.
Oh, how are you doing?
Not too bad. Michael Ratton, Dell Corporation.
Yeah, Mike, have a seat.
Have a business card for you.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. Okay.
So how about them Cardinals?
They're exciting.
12-0.
12-0. Give me 13-0.
Gonna watch it tonight, I assume?
Absolutely. Of course, yeah, definitely.
Well, I was talking with Dr. Vela, and we've been working on saving him some money and getting him some higher quality computers. So I'm glad he could set up this meeting with us today. I want to clarify a couple of things with you real quick. I was talking with your secretary, and she said you had about 15 or 20 minutes available. Is that correct?
That's right.
And are you the final decision maker here at Ball State?
I hope so.
For purchasing? Okay.
For purchasing, yeah. I suppose if I don't do a good job, somebody will make a decision, and I'll be looking for work, but hopefully, yeah.
Well, if you don't mind, I'd like to assess your situation here and see if we can add value to Ball State and be a good fit with your university. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions, if that's fine. So how many computers do you have here at Ball State?
Like 650, somewhere in there. I'm not sure exactly, but it's about 650, 700, somewhere in there, give or take.
And what manufacturers are they?
Mostly Gateway, and then we've got some Macs. About 20% of them are Macs, and then Gateways, and there's probably then a hodgepodge of some others out there. Some Dells, there might be some IBMs, things like that.
How are those computers running for you?
Generally speaking, they're doing pretty well. The Macs seem to do real well. The Gateways are okay. So.
What do you mean by okay?
They're dated, I guess, is the best way to put it.
They're dated. Okay.
Yeah, we bought them 4 years ago, I think, was the last major.
What's stopping you from doing a repurchase? Why are you using dated computers?
We just really haven't, put our minds to doing about it yet. Just now starting to get to the point where we think maybe we should do something.
So it's a problem for you?
Yeah, I mean they were okay when they're running Windows XP, but we upgraded to Vista and 07, and just some newer technologies are coming out that probably a little more robust than the computers can handle.
Okay. And how does it affect you when these computers can't run Vista very well? Because I assume they probably only have 1 gig of memory or less. You probably like more memory in them to be able to actually run
Absolutely.
Vista.
Yeah, absolutely. More RAM would be good. It's just, it just irritates people. They crash more often, and so faculty get upset, students get upset, and it's also an image issue. We're trying to be more cutting edge, and if we're using computers that look like they're old, then the perception is that we're not cutting edge.
Right. So how would it benefit you to have computers that were up to date and that were able to run the technology very smoothly?
I think it would help our reputation. I think our students and our faculty would have a better feeling about Ball State because of that, because they're on the cutting edge. It's nice to be in an environment that's got the cutting edge technology. Right. So add more excitement maybe to the campus.
So your concern is basically, as far as that goes, is the technology is just not up to date.
It's not up to date.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's something we probably need to work on.
Okay. Back to more general questions. I was wondering how your warranty was with them.
What is it? 4 years now, I think.
About 4 years.
Warranty.
Okay. And is that a problem for you that it's 4 years?
No.
You okay with that?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, that's more than enough.
Okay.
For the computers.
Okay. What about have you heard of remote desktop capabilities?
No, I haven't.
Have not? Well, it's basically where technicians can work on more than one computer at one time, and it ups the efficiency and productivity of your technicians.
Okay.
And is that something that you would be interested in? Want to hear a little bit more about, or?
I don't think so. We've got people at each lab that do that. And, and it seems to work out pretty well.
Okay. And I was curious how much you're paying for your computers.
Let's see. The last set was $2,500.
$2,500. Seems rather expensive.
It was. It was a little pricey. Yeah.
Okay. Is that a problem for you that you're paying $2,500 for each computer?
It certainly isn't a consideration issue that, hey, that's a lot of money, but
especially when they're only lasting a few years before going out of date anyway. You said you can't really use them right now.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So how does it affect you when you have to spend $2,500 on each computer?
Well, when we got budgets that are shrinking, economy's now good this year, and so budgets shrink, and that means that you only got a certain amount of money you can spend. So
Right.
take the cost of the computers divided the amount of money you spend. That's how many computers you can get. So usually, I think what it's going to mean is some people aren't going to get them. Either we're going to have to short a lab, or some faculty might not get ones they want.
Okay. And how would it affect you to be able to purchase the same computers, if not better, at a lower price?
If we can get more, that's good. That's always good. Yeah.
Okay.
You
So
know,
would
keep
you be
our
interested?
faculty and labs full? Yeah, it'd be good.
Okay. Would you be interested in hearing a little bit more about some of our computers that are actually the same technology,
Sure.
at a lower price? Okay.
Hopefully not the same technology.
Well, no, actually, we have better processors
Okay.
and more memory, but
Yes.
I'll get into that in a minute. Well, actually, I see that you've had some concerns about your image as far as the technology available with those computers and how they've lasted through the years and how they're not able to keep up, and also with the price that you've paid for the computers. So if you don't mind, I'd like to present some solutions that I have to your concerns.
Sure.
Okay. For one, the technology, we actually have, this is the processor speed of the computers that we have now, and we've compared it to Gateway's recent models. And our processor speed is about 20% higher than theirs right now.
Okay.
And we actually offer 4 gigs of RAM compared to their 2 gigs of RAM,
That's good.
which
That's
will
good.
be
That'll
more
make a
than
big
enough to run
difference
this.
now. Yeah.
And the fact that it runs better, I mean, I already told you benefit. It'll benefit you by running faster, and you'll have less concerns or less problems from the students.
Okay.
Do you see how that would benefit you?
I think so.
Okay. And you also said price, and I have another comparison here. This is actually the price of Gateway, IBM, and Dell.
Right.
And we actually come lower. We're about 30% lower than Gateway's current model.
Okay.
And like I said, it is a better computer overall. It has the Intel Core 2 Duo as well as 4 gigs of RAM, but we're about 30-40% lower.
So how much are they going to cost me?
About $1,200 or so.
Okay. Okay. That's probably going to be an issue there.
Okay. Why is that an issue with you?
Well, I mean, you know, we're used to kind of paying more for getting stuff that's going to last. Like these gateways that we've got have lasted very well. They're underpowered, but they've lasted. And,
Right.
you know, to be candid with you, you've heard that some of the Dell stuff isn't quite as durable. I mean, like maybe for home, but when you got an environment where students are around, they're kicking them, they're knocking on them, they're hitting them,
Right.
they're pouring stuff on them. I mean,
We actually do have a 5-year warranty that covers everything, including the abuse of the students.
okay,
So it covers the exterior damage as well as internal parts.
okay,
So no matter what happens in those 5 years, which you said you've got a 4-year warranty right now, we'll extend that a year and make sure that everything is covered.
okay,
And we do use high quality products. I'm sorry you've heard that, but I know that we do use high quality products, and they're thoroughly tested.
okay,
And we back that up with a 5-year warranty
okay.
to make you feel
Seems
confident
reasonable.
about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, is there anything that would keep you from purchasing with me today?
Just switching from Gateway,
Switching over?
that would mean a major shift, and you know, because we've been buying with Gateway, and now would be a major change. So I don't know how that's going to play out, or even if it's the right thing to do.
Well, it seems like you kind of need to do a purchase anyway. You seem like you're
That's true.
You're heading towards a purchase anyway.
We are doing that.
So, what would concern you about go ahead and like specifically what would concern you about switching to Dell? Is it
Just that we're used to using Gateway.
okay? Well, we would come in and supply a training staff to help your staff and faculty learn how to use our computers. We would install them ourselves, and we'd also stick around for a few weeks to make sure that you knew how to use the computers and that everything was going okay,
Okay.
and address your concerns.
Yeah, I think that would work.
Okay. So, is there any other reasons that you would thinking about not purchasing with us today?
The only thing I can tell you is that I would like to run it by our IT people, and
Okay.
if they're on board, if they concur with what you're saying, then we'd be in good shape.
When are you thinking about doing that?
I'm going to meet with them on Monday.
On Monday?
Yeah, and maybe Tuesday if we win tonight, but
Right. I
Monday,
understand.
Monday, and then get back in touch with you sometime next week.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can show up for that meeting and I can help address some of the concerns and
Okay.
answer some questions on both sides.
Hey, that'd be great. We're going to meet at 11 o'clock on
At
Monday.
11 o'clock? Okay.
Just
Go
meet
ahead
up
and
here
put that in my calendar here. Okay. So I'll see you at 11 o'clock.
on Monday.
All right. And if you want, I can leave some computers here. I mean, you have the rest of today, and I can leave them here, and you can hook them up if you want, or I can stay here and hook them up, and you can try them out for a little bit.
Well, maybe we can take one or two to the IT folks and let them play around with them.
And that way they can have a little bit of time before our meeting, and hopefully they can come up with some questions for me.
That'd be good. That'd be great. Yeah.
All
Very
right.
good.
Well, I guess I'll see you then.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right.